Last time I built my garden bed in the worst spot possible. I dumped all this good soil in it and I realized that this spot doesn't get any sun. This time I'm doing it the right way. If you guys are new here, which let's be real guys, most of you guys are, I just started this channel to document all my do-it-yourself projects. And after putting the raised garden beds I got from Home Depot in full shade, I scrapped it and I built this beautiful U-shaped raised garden bed on last week's video. Today's job is to fill this huge thing up. So I gotta get this weed control fabric. The weed control fabric that I need. It'll protect the raised beds. Since I didn't use cedar for the raised bed, untreated pine naturally decomposes pretty quickly, especially when in constant contact with moisture and soil, which obviously I'll be watering the plants every day. So as the garden sits without a weed barrier, you start breaking down the wood in as little as 2 to 3 years. But the weed fabric acts as a moisture and soil barrier, which it should help reduce direct contact between the wood and the wet soil. It'll slow down rot on the inner walls. So hopefully I'll get 4 to 5 years out of it, but only time will tell. I threw some tree limbs in the bottom of the raised bed to save money and soil and help improve drainage. As it will break down, it holds moisture and feeds the soil over time. It's called the hop goal culture method. That's what Google says. I don't know if that's how you say it. I've never done it before, so I only did half the garden bed, just in case. But now it's time for the next step. Let's get soil. I'm getting 15 bags of cow manure and compost and 20 bags of Kellogg's raised bed soil. Alright, let's see if we can go ahead and get some help from the family. We need all hands on deck. I'm sure the kids will love to play in the dirt, so let's do it. That pool's calling my name right now. Alright, need all hands on deck. Wanna help me? Wanna help me?
Yeah.
I'm using a rough ratio of 60-40. 60% soil, 40% compost. This will give the garden a balance of drainage and nutrients. The Kellogg's raised bed soil is light and fluffy and good for drainage, and the compost is full of nutrients, but heavier and denser. This will be like giving my garden a healthy diet and a comfy home. According to Google, this is the right mix. According to me, we'll find out when stuff starts growing or dying. Whew. This took a lot longer than I expected. Pretty sure I moved probably about 1,000 pounds of dirt, and I'm still not even done. I gotta go back to Home Depot and get about 10 more bags or so. But guys, first things first, I gotta jump in this pool. Just ran to Home Depot and got 10 more bags of Kellogg's organic raised bed soil. So altogether, soil was about $320, something like that. So altogether, we're around $650 for this big old raised bed filled with soil. All right, guys, the next step, plants. So they don't have the best selection here, but I'm gonna go ahead and get some cucumbers. And we'll start with there. We're on a mission today. We're gonna hit every Home Depot and Lowe's within a 45-minute radius. Cucumbers, not exactly what I want, but I'm gonna get some just in case the other Home Depots don't have anything. So here's the plant haul. I didn't get too many because honestly, didn't really have a great selection, but I also went ahead and got some seeds to direct sow. So let me mix up this soil one more good time, and then we'll get all that stuff planted in the garden. I'm keeping things pretty simple to start things off. Cucumbers, tomatoes, peppers, some beans, and carrots. Honestly, I could have did this whole bed cucumbers because me and my family love cucumbers so much, but I wanted to throw some variety in here. These cucumber plants I got from this haul look a little crazy. They put 5 to 6 in each little pot, so I picked out the weaker ones and left a couple just to make sure I get the best one. I'm still going to pick the others out. I just want to see which one grows the best. Next, I threw in these marigolds around the cucumbers because the internet said they're a natural pest control, and they look kind of pretty. Alright, I got 2 questions for you guys. If you were to start a garden,
what would your first plants be and why? My next question is, since this channel is so new, what kind of do-it-yourself projects would you like to see next? Let me know. Let's make this channel fun. Now back to the garden. I got this pretty good looking baby tomato plant that I'm going to place in the back corner. Now for seeds, I'm putting one more baby tomato right here, and 2 regular sized tomatoes over there. Next, I'm planting 6 bell pepper seeds to finish off this side of the raised bed. For the other side, I'm doing 2 rows of carrots. I left a lot of space in the middle, so I could do another row in the future. And to finish off this side, you guys guessed it, I'm doing more cucumbers. Like I said, we love cucumbers. And last but not least, I got one more space left, and that's going to be for beans. I did a ton of research, and all these plants should thrive with each other.
Alright, so guys, this is my first time ever direct sowing seeds. So we got soil, we got sun. Hopefully these plants aren't doomed. Next video, we'll actually see what grows and what doesn't. Hit that subscribe button if you want to see do-it-yourself projects that might work. This is where HGTV would probably do some crazy slow-mo with some inspiring music. Well, this isn't HGTV, this is GYTV, Google and YouTube. Because I'm always Google searching and researching stuff on YouTube to try to figure out how to build these types of things. But I really hope you guys enjoyed. Stay tuned for the growth update.